and welcome to my new yoga room. It's our first video back in the yoga room.
I'm going through some yoga.
So welcome you. Help me christen it with.
This should be great. Yeah, there might be bits I'm not gonna do, but yeah.
Warrior.
I'll show you whatever I'm willing to show you.
Here. Connectivity. As you inhale, slide your right leg all the way up towards the sky. Maybe straighten that
I'm
leg
not wearing,
maybe it's a little tight.
but I'll show you whatever I'm willing to show you.
So as we begin to bring focus to the right leg, the left leg wants to spill out. So we'll hug the left leg in. Again, stay connected to your foundation. Left foot strong. Back to basics today, really paying attention to building our practice from the ground up, really going to help. So whether we can extend the leg or not here, you can find a little micro movement, maybe bending the knee and then straightening the leg, maybe pointing and flexing the toes, rotating the ankle. This is great in general, just letting the blood flow in the opposite direction, especially if you tend to be on your feet a lot. So good. Then I'll interlace the fingertips behind my right thigh. If you're super tight and you want to pause the video to grab like a tie or a towel, or if you're lucky enough to have a yoga strap or a one of those like physio bands, you know, you can strap it around the ball joint there and then you use it kind of like a arm extender. Tailbone scoops up, lengthening the lower back body. Once again, stay mindful there. We might just stay here, or we might inhale in again. And on an exhale, slowly peel the crown of the head up towards the sky. Shoulders are going to stay relaxed here, my friends. Tailbone scooping up. Notice how your yoga practice has your back here. Interesting sensations, right? In the foot, in the sole of the foot right now. Blood flowing in the opposite direction. Take one more breath. And then use your exhale to slowly melt it down. Awesome. Take your right ankle, cross it on over the top of your left thigh. And we take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Awesome. Interlacing behind the left side.
Doing this takes pressure off the hips.
Go through the hole.
There's different ways you can do it. You can just keep it like
here.
that if it's enough for you.
You
can get your hands behind the thigh of your opposite leg than the one that's across. I mean, there's different ways you can do it.
Cool. If you're new to the practice and you're tight, you might just stay here, using your right elbow maybe to press the right leg out. Notice how the lower back wants to come up here, and we're going to keep maintaining that length.
Move a little bit. Just turn yourself a little, turn it a little bit. And a little bit that way. You'll feel a really good stretching. It helps the hips. So, a lot of really good ones to help those hips. You help those hips. If you get low back pain problem, they'll help your lower back. Fix one area, and it will help another area.
So we're here, breathing into the outer right hip, staying long in the lower back body. Relaxed in the shoulders, or we're here just kind of adding that hamstring stretch, finding that sit bone to heel connection. Cool, big breath in, and we use the exhale to slowly release, nice and slow. Cool, unravel, right foot comes to the ground, and we take a big breath in as we find all four corners of the right foot and lift the left foot up high. So if you're an experienced yogi, you might want to kind of blow through this. You're kind of like, oh, I need faster tempo. So I encourage you, if you're feeling frustrated, to just kind of slow it down, chill it out with me, and feel your yoga mat rise up to support your back body. If you're new to the practice and this feels super foreign to you, notice that, embrace that too. Just take note, because in a month you're going to want to remember, where you began and how much you've evolved and grown. So. But don't take my word for it. Okay, here we go. So whether that leg is straight or not, you might begin to find a little micro movement. Man, I stubbed my toe big time. It looks black and blue. Classy. And I'll interlace the fingertips behind the left thigh this time. Again, I'm maintaining a nice strong foundation in my right foot.
Get it onto the...
Expanding my awareness. Scoop your tailbone.
Lean a little bit and, you know, get a really good stretch.
Keep breathing.
It's one of the bestest things. Sort your hips out, it will sort your lower back out.
Or I might exhale slowly, peel the nose
Need
up.
to take the time to do some yoga, do some stretches. Need a bit of time on a weekend just to make your body feel good from sitting a lot. It's not good for you. It's not good for you sitting so many hours a day, so we need a bit of love, self-care, like a bit of self-tender care and love to the body, like just give it what it needs. I mean, help it feel good and yeah, it's like help it feel good and yeah, you don't want to be in pain all the time. If you're known to experience pain, it's not fun, so need to do some stuff to help the body.
You know, yoga is great because we're kind of challenging the body's natural kind of habits that we create when we sit at a desk or sleep on our sides, all this stuff. Body history, so just notice. And then we'll interlace behind the right thigh, lifting the right shin parallel to the ceiling, and we find our stretch here. So you can play with how much you squeeze. For most, just kind of coming into the shape is enough. Maybe pressing the left elbow into the left inner thigh if that works for you. Keeping the chest nice and open, guys, and making sure we haven't grown really tense in the shoulders. So let's keep relaxing through the shoulder.
Go on to hands and knees now.
So we'll stack the hips right over the kneecaps. Really paying attention to the tops of the feet here, getting a stretch. Notice if the toes come in or come out. We're going to draw them right in line with the
feet can be out, or they can be in, or whatever. No. Whatever feels good, eh? Whatever feels good. Your feet can be out, they can be together. Whatever feels good.
Take a deep breath in.
As long as you keep in alignment.
Find an extension through the crown of the head. So if your spine is kind of coming down here, see if you can bring your gaze straight down and lengthen through the neck. Cool. Big breath in. Big breath out. And on your next inhale, let's begin to drop the belly and open the heart towards the front.
Cat and cow's a really good one to help you back.
Towards the sky. On an exhale, start with the tail. Begin to curl it under, tuck it in. We crawl up through the spine nice and slow today, so resist the urge to rush. I do it all the time too. We're so used to kind of moving in a hurried and rushed way. So unhurried and unrushed here as you draw your chin to your chest, navel up, and press into your yoga mat. Now, so keep it going in your own time with the rhythm of your breath. We inhale, reach the tailbone up towards the sky, stretch the front body, lots of space in the spine, nice and slow. And on your exhale, doesn't matter if you're in rhythm with me, you can move with your breath. We'll begin to curl the tailbone under, rounding through the spine. Take a couple more on your own. See if you can connect to the sound of your breath. Finish it up. Awesome.
And don't rush it, just take your time.
Position. Curl the toes under. Walk the palms out just a hair. And then with the knees bent, we're going to lift the hips up to downward facing dog. Again, knees stay bent here. So lots of love for the back as we press away from our yoga mat. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Knees bent, generous. Melt
can
your
really
belly,
bend your
lower
knees.
ribcage to the tops of your thighs. Melt your heart towards the back edge of your yoga mat. Take a deep breath in, the deepest breath you've taken in all day. And then on an exhale, we begin to straighten through the left leg. Right knee stays bent. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, straighten through the right leg. So we're obviously just pedaling it out. Rotate the wrist, shake it out if you need to, and then we come into Balasana.
Go back to hands and knees. And shake it out.
Flip the hips to the right and send the crown of the head to the left. Just nice side body stretch your big breath. And then through
move the hips the other way.
Side, hip shift to the left, crown of the head to the right, stretch. And then back to center. Awesome. Extend the right leg out here. Big breath in. On your exhale, slowly drawing the right knee all the way up in for a one-legged pigeon. So you might need to walk your palms out here. And then slowly hike that right leg.
I'm going to put one leg in front of you and the other leg up straight.
We have a foundational video for this, so you can check it out. And then we're just going to play with how close or how far the right heel is. So listen to your body, move nice and slow as if you're moving through water here. Connect to your breath, press in your fingertips, big breath.
You can't get it fully out straight. The opposite leg to the one that's across. You can't get it out fully straight, it's alright. You can have it bent a bit and kind of sit back. Just do what you can. I like this one, pigeon pose.
Pulling gently back in the right hip crease, staying active in the feet as we've mentioned all through this practice. And then finding your bliss here for just a couple breaths.
Helping your hips out. You help your, you sort your hips out and your lower back will get sorted. If you get lower back problems.
Use the palms to gently walk yourself back up, and if you're already up, we'll slowly begin to curl the left toes under and come back to all fours. Nice and slow though. Again, imagine moving through water.
Just got to do the other side.
Cool. Inhale, extend the left leg out. And same thing on the other side. Walking the palms forward if you need to, and we find it here. Nice and slow. Playing with how close or how far your left heel is here. I encourage you to loop the shoulders, maybe find a gentle lift in the heart wherever you are. And then maybe we experiment with coming forward. Maybe not. Couple breaths here. Go ahead and close your eyes or just draw your attention inward and notice what's going on. Feel the whole body connected. So we're going for 110% full body experience here. Just do your best.
I just see it out in a second. Back because I was just standing. Okay.
This time we're going to go ahead and shift our weight onto our left hip and swing the right leg all the way around. Go ahead and extend the legs out and take the fleshy part of the buttocks aside. If it feels right, you can press into the heels, feet.
One extra thing that's good to do is when you're on your back and windshield wipe your legs over. And keep going. And then windshield wiper them over the other way. But you can do one leg out and the other leg over. That helps. That helps a better. And do the other one. Do the other side. Leg out. Other leg over. Don't go too far. Just. And that should help. Okay. So that was just some yoga.